practice, y'all need to practice. Driving like a Franklin, shooting like a Franklin. Y'all need to practice, y'all need to practice. Walking like a Franklin, smoking like a Franklin. Franklin, 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 still. Franklin, 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 still. Step from the ride.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I will be reacting to Jiren, Ryu versus Jin. Now, like I said in my last video, I am going to side with Jin because he kicks Ryu's ass. No matter how many times I've seen this fight, Jin always wins. Always. No matter what, even if you highball Ryu, he still lose. Okay, maybe not because I don't know that much about Ryu, and I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if you do highball him. I mean, you probably have a better chance and all, but he's just dead. That's not even a question. He just dead. Now, without further ado, guys, let's get on with this video right now. Oh crap, it's not connected. That was stupid of me. Look at my... Can I be fast? Gotta make sure. Okay. So, now let's get on with this video. Wait, is there a way to hide this? Because I'll just do whatever. Yeah, whatever. We'll do with it when. Alright, now let's get on. No. I cannot. Okay, so I'll just deal with this for now. But without further ado, guys, let's get on with this video right now. Again. Now.
Everyone has different reasons for studying martial arts. For personal honor, to improve health,
and for kicking the crap out of the other people, like with Ryu, the wandering world warrior of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And Jin Kazuma, the power-hungry martial arts master of Tekken.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death.
Come on, Jin, I have my money on you.
He's the hero the world never knew.
Will this basically give me a review because since he already been on deathbattle?
Ryu.
That's a pretty epic introduction for a hobo.
Orphaned at a young age, Ryu was adopted by the martial arts master Goku.
I think they might have mixed up some lines.
Ryu was trained in the art of Ansatsuken,
aka the Assassination Fist. This ancient fighting style was specifically designed for murder, which automatically makes it the best martial art ever.
Well, Goken actually taught Ryu a slightly altered variant of the Ansatsuken. Inspired by karate, kenpo, and judo, Goken's version was a generally non-lethal one.
Oh, lame.
But the deadly side of the martial art lived
Look at the Joker. All of his stuff is non-lethal, and
would ultimately prove to be Goken's downfall. One day, Ryu and Ken returned to their dojo to find their master dead.
Kind of.
Wicked finger painting.
But Ryu didn't know that, so he swore to wander the earth perfecting his abilities until he could take down Akuma himself.
With the Ansatsuken style, Ryu is a master at close quarter combat. With such techniques as the Shoryuken uppercut and the flying hurricane kick, he can take down most foes in mere seconds.
He's like a living helicopter of pain, but he can also use his ki as a weapon, firing a fire from his palms.
Fuck you, Waterfall.
Hadouken!
Goken's version of the Ansatsuken also taught Ryu several defensive techniques, including the skill to parry most other attacks with precise timing.
And with all these awesome powers of whooping ass, Ryu eventually made his way to the World Warrior Tournament.
With his skills, Ryu quickly reached the top of the competition. For the title of World Warrior, he faced his toughest opponent yet.
Sagat.
Who ended up beating the shit out of him. But Sagat was surprisingly a pretty good sport, so when he thought the fight was over, he offered Ryu a hand up.
And in that moment, something dark swelled from within Ryu's consciousness.
Kaioken!
Destructive, he couldn't contain it, and he lashed out. With an enraged shout and an explosion of blood, Ryu emerged as champion over Sagat's near-dead body. Ryu's dark side had been unleashed. This was the Satsui no Hado.
A violent inner force so extreme, its name actually means surge of murderous intent. If I ever knowingly father a child, I know what I'm naming him.
Under the influence of the Satsui no Hado, Ryu falls into an uncontrollable rage known as Evil Ryu, where his physical and spiritual power skyrocket.
Yeah.
He can even teleport and use Akuma's favorite technique, the Shun Goku Satsu, which literally translates to instant hell murder. Okay,
Or,
shit,
as
now
everybody
I gotta
knows,
have two
the
kids to care
Raging
about.
The
Demon.
Shun Goku Satsu, or the Raging Demon, is a fatal move which attacks the very soul of its victims with the gravity of all their past sins.
To make them die 1,000 deaths.
But while the Satsui no Hado is a manifestation of Ryu's dark side, he has achieved balance with the light. This is called Mu no Ken, or the power of nothingness.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. What's he gonna do with nothing?
By focusing
Nothing.
on mental and
That's what
spiritual
he's gonna do.
refinement and detachment, Ryu has achieved the ultimate state of being. This begets a power strong enough to match and even surpass the Satsui no Hado.
Oh yeah, that's how Goken survived Akuma's hell murder attack. And now Ryu's got the same power. Look at him go.
With all this power, Ryu's performed some incredible feats. Aside from winning the World Warrior Tournament, he's dodged bullets, destroyed skyscrapers, and survived
bullets.
Balrog's Gigaton blow.
Yeah, remember him from that boxing match we did? He's strong enough to kill an elephant in one punch. Ryu is so tough that he's survived getting impaled. And when he goes evil mode, he can just walk through gunfire.
He's strong enough to lift.
No, he
this
don't walk through
enormous boulder over
gunfires.
his
Them
head.
gunfire
By estimating
moves away
its
from
volume
him.
compared to Ryu's height and assuming a sandstone composition, we can determine it must weigh at least 36 tons.
Plus, there's a guy sitting on top of the boulder, and he's lifting his own boulder. Man, Oro's
Jesus.
While Ryu's fighting record isn't perfect, his wins far outnumber his losses. He's defeated his friend Ken, the dictator M. Bison, and even a genetically engineered super warrior named Seth.
But those were just pit stops compared to his frequent battles with Akuma. And if you don't know, Akuma shattered an island with a single punch, split Ayers Rock in half in Australia, and jumped to the ocean surface from 4,000 feet below in 3 seconds while destroying a submarine.
That's about
Nice.
3,000 miles per hour, by the way, and I guess he just powered through the bends.
Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah.
material.
And so, years after Akuma's attack on his foster father, Ryu faced him for the final time. And with the power of Mu no Ken on his side, Ryu was victorious.
Really?
All in a day's work for everyone's favorite street fighter.
Mine's Ken. No,
Power
I'm
to
joking.
actually defeat that beast. Now show it to me.
This power is not your defeat. This is the power to push forward.
Goku.
If you met Jin Kazuma when he was just a boy, you wouldn't have figured he'd grow up to be one of the most dangerous men to ever live.
Is that
You already knew
Yu
about his
Hakusho?
super deadly and super crazy family.
Jin was raised by his single mother, who taught him the
Oh, never
Kazuma
mind.
family-style martial arts after his father abandoned them.
Story of my life. No, really, those training days with Mama Boomstick were some of the
Chi-Chi.
best times of my life.
One day, Jin's mother sensed a
Goten.
great evil approaching. She told him that if anything were to happen to her, he should seek out his grandfather, Heihachi Mishima.
Right on cue, a big-ass ogre showed up and attacked him. When
Shrek.
he came to, his mom and Shrek were nowhere
Oh.
to be seen. Don't you hate it how moms are always right?
Thankfully, it
Fucking
wasn't
hate
too
it.
difficult for Jin to find Heihachi.
There's someone
Yeah,
like at the
he's
same
super
time.
rich and has a really tall building. Kinda hard to miss.
So rich, in
Uh,
fact, that
no, there's an
Heihachi
even
owned a
bigger building
multinational
over there.
conglomerate empire, with its own banking, weaponry, military forces, and, just for kicks, a martial arts tournament.
Woo!
Whoa! Why didn't Mom tell him about this? Time to collect on those missing Christmas presents, Granddad.
Well, she also forgot to mention that Heihachi is a terrible father who's obsessed with throwing his own son off cliffs. Nobody's perfect, I guess.
Nah.
Regardless, under Heihachi's guidance, Jin trained and perfected the Mishima Ryu fighting style. With 2 types of martial arts mastered, he's got all sorts of techniques that can pack a punch.
Such as the flash punch combo and the electrically charged lightning screw uppercut.
Or his famous
Wouldn't that be a
power
shocker?
chain. Once he gets you stuck in his flurry of punches and kicks, you're not going anywhere until he finishes you off with a classic dragon uppercut.
With these
Or
talents
sure
and
you
a
can.
thirst for revenge, Jin entered his grandfather's King of Iron Fist tournament. There, he came face to face with the ogre once again. But instead of, interrogating him to find out what happened to his mother, Jin just killed him. Nice job, stupid.
Nice.
That was the only lead you had.
Yeah, nothing tastes better than sweet, sweet revenge. Except for maybe Mom's cooking. Well, unfortunately, it didn't last long.
Damn, I love my mom's cooking.
By his grandfather. Oh, that son of a bitch. Mama.
How could you, son of a bitch?
Balls, man.
Ugh.
Barber, give me the Wolverine.
But Jin had a little surprise for Heihachi, and for himself, actually. Thanks to his family line, he has inherited the dreaded and parasitic Devil Gene.
Which turns him into a flying, laser-shooting demon person. Now that's one genetic disorder you can sign me up for.
Good news then. I've been working on an artificial digestible version of the Devil Gene myself.
Oh, yeah? That happened to be the chewy fruit candy in the blue bucket?
What did you do?
Well, my dog Jack Spaniels was wandering around scrounging for food as he does, and I was wondering why he suddenly grew horns and wings.
You've got to be shitting me.
Anyway, compared
Oh my god.
Devil Jin's strength, speed, and durability are better than ever.
Devil Jin is strong enough to throw people dozens of feet and even smash them through walls. For this instance in particular, he's pushing Heihachi through the limestone wall of an Aztec pyramid. To do this, Jin must have struck the wall with force equal to at least 10 tons per square inch.
Hell, Jin is stronger than this guy called Raven, who can toss around this giant war robot named Nancy!
When compared to
Such a
other
deadly
robots
name.
of similar size and accounting for additional weaponry and gear, this machine should weigh anywhere between 15 to 30 tons.
Why
Also,
not
Jin
highball?
is fast
30.
enough to dodge bullets and fly into orbit,
And survive falling all the way back down.
which puts his maximum flight speed over escape velocity. That's more than 25,000 miles per hour.
He can even punch so fast he causes shock waves. That's right, Jin throws punches faster than the speed of sound. Remind me never to give him a high five.
High five!
Considering
No.
his grandfather can catch bullets in his teeth from just 20 feet away.
And surely Jin can do better than that. Heihachi doesn't even have the Devil Gene.
That's right. The Devil Gene traces back not to Heihachi, but to Jin's grandmother.
Who freaking rides tigers?
As a result, Heihachi's son Kazuya inherited the Devil Gene and passed it on
Such
to
a
Jin.
badass wife.
They're basically the same as Jin, and he's shown just how far the devil form can go. He shot a blast powerful enough to erupt a volcano and survived a satellite laser straight out of Independence Day.
This is the same laser that once shot the robotic soldier Gunjack. By measuring the blast radius and resulting devastation, the laser's firepower appears to equal 3.7 megatons of TNT.
You did.
You know the bomb that got dropped on Nagasaki in World War the sequel? Yeah, this laser's like 176 of those hitting all at once.
While the Devil Gene can sometimes be difficult for Jin to control, it provides an enormous advantage against almost any foe.
With it, he's won 3 of the 4 King of Iron Fist tournaments he's entered. He's defeated Heihachi, Kazuya, and even the supposed OG Devil Man himself, Azazel. Too bad he had to start World War II sequel just to find him. Kind of a dick move.
Jin's certainly no angel, and hardly a hero. Still, when it comes down to it, he is the child of destiny, and not even the devil's blood can seal his fate.
Can't you understand? All this fighting is pointless. It's never gonna end.
It will end with this bloodline.
Boy, girl, you're not gonna get
That is why I fight.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, all this talk of gin is making me want to pour a glass and eat some delicious Blue Apron.
Alright, I'm done.
Non-GMO.
By now, you're probably shouting at your screen, where do I sign up? So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free
Where
at
don't I know?
blueapron.com/battle. That's blueapron.com/battle to get your first 3 meals free. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Okay, that's pretty cool. The animation so far. Actually, that's a pretty cool starting point.
There's no way I can lose.
Fuck your bag.
The answer lies in the heart of battle.
Why do you have a purple belt? Jesus. Come on, let's get into the badass stuff now. My sure you can spend in your dragon fist.
You could do better than that.
That looks like the Final Flash. Dark form versus dark form. Oh yeah. Nani? Ooh. Yep, dark form. You gotta fucking wait, right? Why are you running in rocks? Choke him out. Why are you so live? He looks like he attained Ultra Instinct from Dragon Ball Super. He ain't dead.
I walk the path of the true warrior.
Oh, I get why it's called the power
Oh,
of
what?
darkness.
What kind of sorcery is this?
Left in his chest.
This one was a tricky match to decipher. Both Ryu and
Oh,
Jin
yeah.
had many displays of incredible feats, but very few truly showcased the upper limits of their power. We know that in their base forms, both could lift around 30 tons and move at supersonic speeds. Also, we know Ryu could maintain a much better level of control and discipline in Muno Ken than Jin in Devil form.
Yeah, hardcore Tekken fans know he had pretty good control over it in that Blood Vengeance movie, but it's pretty inconsistent with game canon. Even Tekken's creator has said it's not canon.
Also, Jin's fall from orbit feat was impressive, but it is hard to quantify due to its presentation. Even if we assume we are to take it literally, a man of Jin's size landing at terminal velocity would equal around 18 tons of force.
But to find their limits, we had to scale them to comparable characters.
Scaling Jin to his father Kazuya was logical. Kazuya survived that 3.7 megaton laser blast, and it's clear it was necessary for him to be in devil form to do so. Kazuya's own laser blast was strong enough to help kick off a volcano's eruption, a feat which could require up to 100 megatons of TNT. But that's a very generous estimate, and its actual potency is likely much less.
Since their power comes from the same place, and Jin's even defeated Kazuya before, it's safe to say Jin can do all this too. As for Ryu, we knew exactly who we had to scale him to. Let's talk about Akuma.
First off, just to prove this scaling is reasonable, Ryu and Akuma share very similar abilities. Both were trained in the Otsutsuken fighting style, and both possessed the Satsui no Hado. They fought each other several times, and when the story was all said and done, Ryu emerged ultimately victorious based on his skill alone.
Now that that's out of the way, let's watch Akuma punch an island to death.
With a single strike, Akuma managed to break apart an entire island so thoroughly that Ryu, who was on the island, was left floating helplessly in nearly clear water. Assuming the island is somewhat circular, we've estimated the volume and deduced that in order to fragment the island like this, Akuma's punch must have been over 400 megatons of TNT.
That's more than 4 times stronger than anything a
Jesus!
Devil Chain has pulled off. And Ryu takes blows from this guy all the time.
Sure, Ryu wasn't getting hit with 400 megatons every time Akuma landed a punch, but the most a Devil Gene carrier has ever survived amounts to less than 1% in comparison. Even if Jin could survive a strike as strong as Kazuya's volcano feat, it still pales in comparison. The fact that Ryu survived being on the island as it was blown apart helps justify this scaling too.
Well, Jin still takes the speed advantage with that flight into orbit, but it doesn't mean much when the difference of power and toughness is this massive.
When it came down to it, Ryu's strength, durability, and control were just too far out of Jin's reach.
Wait, Wiz, we forgot a feat. You remember that gun Jack robot? A later model of Jack once destroyed a meteor. Couldn't we just scale Jin to that?
Well, it's unsupported by canon material, but even if we did, guess who destroyed an even bigger meteor?
Akuma?
Akuma.
Damn. Well, Jin up, everybody. Ryu's taking
Damn it,
care of
Akuma!
business.
Gotta get all the badass
The winner
feats.
is Ryu.
Oh, so
Thanks for watching. If you guys want exclusive
finally
content
a
on the
Street
episode,
Fighter
just click that
character
box over there.
finally
And if you
win
want
on
music
Death
and stuff,
Battle.
you can get it by clicking the link
Again.
in the description.
I know there's what you call it? What was it? Akuma versus that sorcerer. I can't remember, and someone else I can't remember. Who's next? Samurai Jack versus no Afro. I gotta know who Afro Samurai is actually. Alright, so Samurai Jack versus Afro Jack. Afro Samurai. I got no idea who he is, actually. I know who Samurai Jack is, but I don't know who Afro Samurai is. So I guess I'll side with Samurai Jack, I guess. Yeah, seriously never heard that guy. Afro Samurai. So I guess I'm saying with Samurai Jack. But now without further ado, guys, please punch the like button, phone, computer, tablet, whether you use to watch the video, punch that screen. No, Hadouken that like button so you can turn blue and use your dark raging demon to turn that red subscribe button into gray. And make sure you use your forehead laser to, I don't know, turn on the notification bell, I guess. But without further ado, guys, peace out.